This is weird, but kind of cool. Somebody out of nowhere, I'm just parked near some, well, I'll show you. But this is kind of weird, but cool. Somebody out of nowhere said, this is what happens when you can like play God and get out of control. And that feels so like, I feel like when, oops, sorry, that car was making kind of noise. I feel like when we were at the trailer park, and a trailer park full of just beautiful, amazing people could help God to understand things. That's like such human wisdom that like a God or something that's not from earth wouldn't think of that. But they're right. That could totally coincide with just playing God, or like that weird thing that where everything gets to their head and they feel so weirdly invincible. Wow. Well, I parked at the library for a little bit because I was like, oh, duh, that's a no-brainer. The power of God and the fun of the holidays and the library. That's where lots of people go when their life ain't ideal, or their life ain't as spoiled to go shopping as usual, or sometimes when they just love to dive into books. But boy, the power of God could bring books to life so good to be something fun for their holidays. So I parked at the library for a little bit, but somebody showed up, so I was like, well, that's kind of rude, and I'll just go somewhere else. Because, they seem to have like a routine. They belong there. But now I'm over here. Let me show you. I'll show you. Okay, see that building right there? It's a business. It's like a businessy building. It is a very important to God spot. So that spot's very important to God. And look at this, not bad morals. They're like way down there. They're way down there, but not bad morals. And then see that one's not bad morals. And then over here, you can't really see them, but not bad morals. So you can't see this section, but not bad morals. Oh, and this is who had the wisdom. It looks like the human wisdom was coming from this area. These are really good people. These are really, really good people. I mostly just wanted to help with a sad personal. Somebody's got a sad personal. But like whenever it's personal, or like, where you shouldn't really talk about it. I ain't gonna really talk about it. There's something a little personal in this area. I'm kind of bringing it up here and there in case anybody will ever talk about it. You can't, as a God, you can't be invasive or rude, and like, you gotta honor their privacy. But every now and then, when they're going through stuff, they might share it with people, because it's kind of fun for the children of God to understand, like prostate cancer more, or spinal cancer more. Because spinal cancer is a nightmare, kind of like intestinal cancer. Sometimes it's fun for the children of God, or good people, to just understand the different suffering and things that everybody goes through out there. And then, of course, it's therapeutic when you're having a day where it feels like your life really sucks. Some of the best therapy for like a suicidal or depression day is hanging out with the gods through My Queen, My Queen, My Queen, and helping a lot of people that are going through really, really bad things. Because it sounds morbid, but like it makes you realize that your problems are the reality, that there's a lot of problems everywhere while God tries to fight the fight with everybody. And it's kind of cooler. It makes you part of the fight, part of trying to work hard together to help each other and like fight the good fight of good things. So it's kind of fun sometimes, but I don't know if anybody's going to tell their personal stories they don't want to tell. We gotta wait till somebody's brave and tells their personal stories. Hey, that person that chimed in with that wisdom, they had another pretty cool, smart thing to say. That like when your problems seem like the end of the world, finding out other people have bad problems too kind of makes it not so bad, as morbid as it might seem. I get that one too. Like, I'm not drowning as much because the neighbor has a bad day too. It does help in a weird psychological or something way. It kind of just helps when you're drowning, but somebody's drowning, but a lot of people are drowning. Yeah, it does kind of help.